Hello, everyone. I have not shown my face. I don't think ever, unless you have some videos of, you've seen some videos of when I was in my mid-20s. We're now in August 10th, 2024. And one of the things that I have noticed is that a lot of people are making a lot of videos about the rapture. The rapture. I don't think Jesus mentioned the word rapture in the Bible. There is an awful lot of people who believe that before any trouble comes, Jesus will come and snatch them away. Well, this belief is based on what some pastors say. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a prophet. I am, however, a reader. I do read the Bible. I'm on my probably fourth reading in the past 10 years. Prior to the 10 years, I probably was not so much of a child of Christ. No, I was not. I've changed my ways. Not because I'm afraid of the end result. No, it's just because I felt like I had to know the truth. Now, coming back to the rapture, and many pastors speak about the rapture, that Jesus will come and snatch away his bride, and nothing bad will happen to them. Well, I think I have a different understanding of what Jesus has spoken about. And one of probably the major chronological events are spelled by Jesus Christ himself in Matthew 24. Matthew 24 does not say that Jesus will snatch away the bride and then bad things will happen. No, not at all. I mean, I can look at the it's a New King James Version, and it has titles on it, okay, on my screen. One of the titles, The Signs of the Times and the End of the Age. Okay, first thing it says is, take heed that no one deceives you. Okay, that's what Jesus said. That's verse 4. Verse 6. Well, I should not skip that part. 5. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. Now, we haven't seen that yet. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will raise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. It's only starting. We're only starting to see civil unrest in various countries, riots. We haven't seen them in a big scale yet in the United States, but I believe it will come. Other things that must happen before Jesus comes back, and the reason is tribulation, the great tribulation. Okay. He says, therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation spoken by David the prophet, standing in the holy place, then let those in Judea flee to the mountains. Let him who is on the housetop not go to take anything out of his house. And let him who is in the field not go back to get his clothes. But woe, woe to those who are pregnant and those who are nursing babies in those days. And pray that your flight may not be in winter or on the Shabbat. For there will be great tribulation, such has not been seen since the beginning of the world. So, we're going to see things that were never seen. And unless those days are shortened, no flesh would be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. Okay, that means there will be a lot of death. A lot of people will die. A lot of believers will die. How will they die? Well, could be God's wrath. What's the purpose of the Great Tribulation? Why would God do that before snatching away the bride? Well, I have an understanding about that. There are a lot of people who do not believe, who are not believers at all. There are people who are a little bit believers, not too much. You know, this much maybe. They believe there's a God. They're not too sure about Jesus Christ. They had to go to church because they feel that will redeem them. I don't think that's sufficient. Be holy as I am holy. Okay, that's what you need to strive for. Be Christ-like. Doesn't mean you have to be like that your whole life. I don't think so. Because otherwise I wouldn't have had... I've had one time a dream where actually, in my dream, Jesus saved me from demons. That was a long time ago. Many years ago. If you go on my blog channel, I'm depicting the dream, and it was something. Then I had a dream one time. Why would I get that dream? I had a strange dream that took me years to understand. I never understood it. I was giving it all sorts of meanings. Same thing, that dream is on my blog. I'll put the link below. You can go to the blog and go to, I'll direct you to prophecies. There's two parts that are related, prophecies and scriptures, both. Like Matthew 24, you will see it in the scriptures. In the tab stating scriptures. For the prophecies, now I'm not a prophet. I just mentioned those two things that I just did. A dream about Jesus and a dream about a date. Now that date I was completely wrong about. Now it could still be true that that date means that I will die by the end of 2024. Although I don't think God ever gave a date to anybody. A date of their death. Okay? Save Abraham, I believe. Oh no, it was Moses. I'm sorry. Save Moses at 120 years old. It was this time he was due. Because as you know, nobody can live more than 120 years. If they do, it's probably not by much, and it's probably not God's will either. Now, that dream gave me a date. And that date is the end of 2024. Now, I've come to understand a different thing. I may die, sure, but why would I have had this dream? For me? No. That's why I decided to share it. It's on my blog. You will see it. Now I came to understand that dream was about the beginning of the tribulations. Okay, right now we have a lot of things happening in the world. I mean, you have Ukraine-Russia war. You have Israel and the Arab nations. And yes, we've come to a stage in our time, and you can see it, the decadence in Western civilization. Okay, decadent. Men want to be women, and women want to be men, and they're neither, they're cockroaches maybe, I don't know. I think the world is getting a little crazy. Anyway, that's not the main subject. The main subject is the rapture. Everybody is talking about the rapture. Everybody is going to be deceived because some people teach about the rapture, that it will come to take them away and they will not suffer. No, that's not what will happen. God will protect you. Jesus will protect you during the tribulations. Another thing that is mentioned in the Bible, and that's in the New Testament, in Revelation. In Revelation, you have a mention of the 144,000. Those are God's elite. They will have special powers. What for? To protect the people of God. They will do that. That's what they will be doing. Now, governments will say they're probably aliens. By the way, there are no aliens, only fallen angels and Nephilims. The fallen angels have technology? Yeah, they do. They have a lot of knowledge that us humans don't have. Fallen angels will parade as aliens, and people will welcome them, unfortunately. And they'll bring along some nasty creatures, including giants, like in the days of Noah. Doesn't it say it in the Bible? As it will be in the days of Noah, so shall it be at the end of times. Now let's go back to Matthew 24. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit because I don't know it by heart. In Matthew 24, the coming of the Son of Man. Verse 29, immediately after the tribulation of those days, tribulation, okay? Immediately after, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. It'll be darkness. The stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven will be shaken. That's the time when there will be fallen angels and God's angels fighting it out. Verse 30, then the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming up on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Okay, what happened first? I mean, we're at verse 30, and then 31. And he will send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they will gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Only then. Before that, a lot of bad things happen. You better be ready. Now again, let me come back to the purpose of the tribulation. I don't pretend to understand God, okay? Don't get me wrong. That's my own understanding. And I was not given a vision or anything like that. My own understanding. Why would the tribulations occur? Well, for me, the tribulations must occur so that all people of the world, from all religions, will come to worship the true God. Okay? Unfortunately, a lot of people will actually believe today, because they believe in the rapture, they will believe that they've been left behind. And they will fall away, and they will take the mark of the beast, because we'll have to go through the beast system. And then they're doomed. They're done. I'm very sorry for them. Because of that deception, they will go the wrong way. It's better to die than to take that mark. It's better to die than to deny Jesus Christ. What's death? Personally, I've never been afraid of death, ever. Some people are. I'm not. Never been. And I've not always believed. No, let me correct that. I always believed. Always believed. But I've had a time in my life where I was a sinner, and a sinner among sinners. Okay? But only about, 10 years ago? 10 years ago, I turned my life around completely. I think it somewhat coincided with that dream of Jesus Christ saving me from demons. I don't know. But anyway, don't be deceived. Read Matthew 24. Matthew 24, Jesus is explaining exactly. Jesus is explaining the order of things. And then you have Revelation. Revelation. A lot of things must happen during Revelation. Mystery Babylon must fall. That's us. The beast system will be put in place. It'll be terrible. And it's coming very soon. You will start to see the changes, according to my dream, in 2025. We don't have much time. Suffering is coming. The wars, they're going to get worse. So, anyway, I just wanted to make that clear. My point of view, my opinion. Okay, this is my point of view, my opinion, from my readings of the Bible. Okay? And when I say the Bible, I'm talking about the Old Testament and the New Testament. I read both, and I'm on my 4th reading. Right now, I'm in the middle of 2 Kings 2. I mean, 2 Kings. Actually, I'm on chapter 10, I think. What's my intent? To read it a 4th time? Yeah. I'm actually reading at least 10 pages a day, or trying to be able to complete a 4th reading before the end of 2024. Why? Because we may not have a Bible. We may not allow to have a Bible in our houses in 2025. The beast is not going to accept Bibles. And there will not be Bibles online. Forget about that. They will take them away. So, read your Bible where you can. Okay? Understand the truth. And I mean the truth from the beginning to the end. Creation. Creation. Is creation as depicted in the Bible? It boggles my mind that there are some Christians that are actually believing in a theory of evolution. Boggles my mind, and they call themselves Christians. Have we been to the moon? I don't think so. I doubt it. Actually, it's not that I doubt it. I know for sure we did not. No way. Impossible. Buzz Aldrin said it himself. They never been there. That video is on my blog too. Is creation not a spinning globe? People wake up, you have eyes to see, ears to hear, feelings, balance, okay? You walk on 2 legs for a reason. Do you think if we were spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, it would make sense? Airplanes, how do they land? You know? Anyway, I don't want to get into this subject. One thing I can tell you is that creation and the world is as it states in the Bible. And my point is, you must know the truth. Okay? My people are deceived because of a lack of understanding. Who said that? Come on. They're deceiving us every day. Every day. Oh, by the way, let me come back to something. Prior to 2012, I was the type of person that had back on the picture on my screen of my computer, I had the Milky Way. When I was a kid, I collected the pictures of Sputnik and etc. on gum. I had a binder full of the Apollo missions and all that stuff. Was I deceived then? Yeah, absolutely, 100%, like everybody. And what they taught me in class confirmed it. What they taught me in school confirmed it. Everything was confirmed. But for some reason in 2012, a chain of events occurred and nope. No, it did not make sense anymore. So if you're older men like me, or an older woman like me, you should be wiser. And you should understand the truth. Because if you don't understand the truth, you're going to believe all sorts of crazy things that the father of lies is going to present to you. Him and his goons. The fallen angels are going to be back. They will be back. They're not dead. No. They don't die. Angels don't die. And with them, entities, creatures, giants, men of renown of old, Zeus, Thor. Those are children of the fallen ones. Will they have children again? Yes, they will. They will. If you read in the Bible, there are many passages of how capable angels are to take human form. And they eat, they drink. Lot. If you've read about Lot, an angel came to see him, or a few of them, I believe. My memory fails me. And they ate, they drank, okay? Abraham, same thing. So, do not be fooled, people. Do not be fooled. And again, that rapture thing, first of all, it's not printed in the Bible, at least not in English. And it doesn't come until Jesus has gathered as many souls as he can, and to do that, God brings to us the tribulations. And many will see the power of God. Even atheists, even people from other religions, Buddhists, Muslims, they will see what true God, who the true God is. Yes, and Jesus will gather many, many more souls. Amen. Well, I hope I was not boring. I don't know what came to me to make this video, but I think it's following a video I've been watching, that I glanced at, that was speaking of the rapture, and the amount of videos are put out there about the rapture. When? Why are we not raptured yet? Things like that. Well, if you ask yourself questions like that, you're going to be deceived. You're going to be deceived, because when you're not raptured, what's going to happen? How about the 144,000? Those people are with you today. They're going to disappear. They're going to go in front of the throne of God. They're going to go to Mount Zion, the holy mountain. They leave, so they're going to disappear. People are going to say, oh, it's the rapture. We missed it. No. They leave and they come back. And when they come back, they will not be the same. Okay? Their role is going to be to fight the fallen ones, to fight the Nephilims, to fight the giants, to guide you to security, things like that. God has it all planned. How will they take you to security? I don't know. Maybe there will be portals that will open and take you away to another place. I'm not sure where, but things like that could happen. There was this prophet in the 80s, 90s, where he saw those people providing food because there was famine. There was no food to be found. They were somehow managing to find food and providing it. So don't confuse the disappearance of those people, which you probably know. You probably have one as your neighbor. Don't confuse it that they were raptured and you were not. They have a job to do, and they have to prepare. And they have to prepare and train for what's coming. Anyway, if you've listened that far, thank you. I'm not sure we'll do another one like this. Bye.